Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It is Mounier! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Kyle Walker, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva floats one over, and that has been cleared. And now they can launch a counter, and the weighted pass, has he picked him out? He's gone for it! Yes! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Huddersfield take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Pritchard. Hogg, forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Towering header! Oh, taken with style! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Huddersfield grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Pritchard. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Plays it out to the flank. Mounier. Out to the left it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Fernandinho. Bernardo Silva goes long. Hits one! Yes, it's there! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Acuna. Walker gets it back. It's Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Gabriel Jesus. Terence Kongolo does well there, alert. Hogg. Schindler goes looking.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Well weighted. Terence Kongolo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Bacuna gets the better of his man, chipped through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. But a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. And it's Bernardo Silva. Whipped in. Gets up to head it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Terence Kongolo. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Bacuna tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
He's had a go! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Cuts it out. Pritchard, who's set up one goal so far. Meunier, looking to force his way through. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Gabriel Jesus, De Bruyne. Terence Kongolo gets rid without sophistication. And it's Fernandinho. It's Fernandinho! Oh, the ball's come loose. Shoots! It's broken loose. Good clearance and very necessary. De Bruyne. Terence Kongolo plays it forward. Hogg. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Good ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Gets it upfield. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gabriel Jesus. Looks to clip it forward. Mendy sends it forward. Terence Kongolo tries to get it forward quickly. And we've reached half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in this.
And the shot! And he's found the net! The second half sparks straight into life.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Hoists it forward. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Gabriel Jesus. Mbenza. Meunier. And it's played forward. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's through the middle. Pritchard. Done very well to intervene. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Silva. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Mbenza is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He'll hit it! And he's lifted it over.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Stones gets into the right position to intercept. Fernandinho goes looking. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Plays it out to the wing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. De Bruyne. And the break is on. Deftly done. Well positioned to make that interception. Mbenza. Forward it goes. That's a promising ball. Has a pop! It's got a goal! And the comeback is complete. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Huddersfield are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Meunier, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Well, has he done enough since his goal? Is the feeling that he's lost his appetite for another? It's difficult to be sure exactly what the thinking is, but his race is certainly run now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig.
De Bruyne! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Diakabi needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't.
It goes for goal! Oh, it's got in! They've done it again! It is incredible! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Silva. It's Silva! It's in! And again they hit the front.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
There's going to be another change here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Schindler gets it out to the wing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Schindler making use of the space out wide.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
A real chance to break. In for a hefty challenge. Goes down, but nothing given.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Silva. Oh, what De Bruyne! In it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Gabriel Jesus tries to stroke it through. And Bernardo Silva!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Out towards the flank. Campbell. Now it's Campbell. This could be their final throw of the dice. Grant. Simpson gets his foot in. Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra-sharp.
Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Quick glance at goal. Gabriel Jesus. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Over to the left. Sane plays it long, right through the middle. Knocks it away. Grant drives it forward. And the referee brings it to a close. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. truly deserving winners. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Very nicely.
So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much... Goes for goal! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Bayer Leverkusen have an early lead. Good start. And it's Gundogan. And here's Aguero. And the finish! Lacking in accuracy.
Gundogan controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Rodri. Mondi plays it out to the wing. Gundogan goes for it. Kyle Walker. Diaby. And he's going long. Diaby. Pumps it into the area. He's had a shot! That's offside. Yes, it is. Rodri. And it's been given away. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. And it's Stones. Bernardo Silva. Hits one! He scores! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bayer Leverkusen have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Kyle Walker. Hoists it forward. Fernandinho. Bernardo Silva gets it into the middle. Oh, real danger here. Forward it goes. Dashing forward at pace. He's got away. Diaby is on his own. Walker plays it forward. good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Diaby. And that's going to be a goal kick. Bernardo Silva. Done very well to intervene. And it's Gundogan. Loose ball, who's going to get there? It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Mendy tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Big chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Forward it goes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fernandinho, Kyle Walker, De Bruyne, Fernandinho, just a whisker away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Bayer Leverkusen really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Mondi. Breaks on here. Out to the left it goes. He's had a look. Goes for goal! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they get themselves in front!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's been taken straight back. He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward, and the counter is on. It's got through to him. Diaby. It's come loose. Aranguiz with a delicate ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's gone for it! And somehow it stayed out. Mondi. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Mendy has got himself a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. That could spell trouble. Plays it long. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's Walker. Bernardo Silva.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
He's left his man. Diaby! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Great leap! He will be livid with himself. Mondi. Out to the right. Bellarabi. And here's Folland. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gundogan. And here's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's the chance to counter. He's one-on-one chance! Rodri drives it forward. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Plays it out to the flank. Diaby. Hoists it forward. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Aranguiz. Puts in a cross. Has a hit! This could fall in for the pieces. They've played it short. Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And the ball is out of play. Mondi. Mendy plays it forward. Diaby is making a foray down the right. And it's played forward. Walker. Bernardo Silva. There's the delivery. Dragovic attempts a clearance.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Now, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Oh, that had to be more accurate. Walker goes looking. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Forward it goes. Diaby. Good idea, just poorly executed. Over to the left.
Bayer Leverkusen are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
It's gone for a throw-in. Timely intervention. Good clearance and very necessary. And it's Gundogan. It's got through and the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a throw. De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. It's Aguero! No, he's missed it.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Diaby gets away from his opponents. Diaby, real chance! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
So the lead now is 2. He gets past his man. Oh, it's Bellarabi. Foden. And it's Fernandinho. And here's Aguero. It has shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And what a climax we have here! That was a given, it always was.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
This is threatening to become a really good game. He has it out wide now. A chance to play it in. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Adrian Bernabé plays it forward. And it's Stones. Deftly done. Dragovic can get it clear. Chance! Oh, really good feet from him. One good cross, maybe the last chance. And a shot! And that's it. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction. Tiny margins, but they just lost it. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course. And the shot! And it's Gundogan. De Bruyne. And he has been fouled there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
De Bruyne goes short. Now it's De Bruyne. And that has been clubbed away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Hendrick. Barnes. Wood. And it's Gundogan. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Bernardo Silva. Nicely controlled. Hit into the middle. And he just whacks it away. Time to deliver. Gundogan. It's broken loose.
Gundogan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hoists it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva gets it into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And it's Gundogan. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, nearly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Swung over. That's not going far. Zinchenko. De Bruyne! Forward it goes. Barnes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Walker. Oh, nice touch. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Fernandinho. Tarkowski. Still goalless. Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aguero plays it out to the flank. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Zinchenko. Bernardo Silva. Caught with the foul. He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Fernandinho does well there, alert. And it's Bernardo Silva. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. De Bruyne. Could move up a gear here. Over to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rodri plays it forward. De Bruyne. Gundogan tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Goodmanson. Zinchenko with a definite foul there. Zinchenko is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He could be in here. And Sterling! Me. Tries to locate someone up front. There will be a throw-in. De Bruyne. There's the ball in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this could be the final action of the first half. And out to safety. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Zinchenko. Wood. Barnes. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Stones. Gundogan. Chance to break. Cork positions himself well and cuts it out. Barnes! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Rodri cuts it out. Rodri clips one through. Cork. And it's played forward. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Zinchenko. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hendrick. And it's Goodmanson. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Wood! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Bernardo Silva. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Hoists it forward. He's picked him out. Done very well to intervene. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Header! And the ball's come out! Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Taylor. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Bruyne. Has a pop! Oh, that's a fine save!
Aguero simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Cork. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Good take, and he's had a look. Goodmanson crosses. Gets up to head it! Oh, not the best of headers. Well, that's where he wants it. Wood. Goodmanson. It's a great ball. He's gone for it. Back of the net. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Burnley get themselves into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Tarkowski. Has he found his man? A heavy challenge. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Vidra.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gets into a dangerous position. He's through.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Tries to get it clear.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Zinchenko goes for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward. Wood. Vidra spreads it towards the left. Back into the middle. Has a go! There are a few waiting for it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. We have lost the game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close the deal.
Before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, I thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players, and that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
And already we're underway here. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Fernandinho. That's not going to make it. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Played into the middle. Well read, he sorted that out. Zinchenko tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Sterling. He's gone for goal. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Hoists it forward. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Zinchenko. And the counter is on.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Now it's... And Sterling! And the ball's come out! And he's there to clear it. Zinchenko. And here's Sterling. And here's Sterling. Had a shot. And that's been levered clear. Trezeguet with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chase.
He's through, it's one-on-one, has a pop! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low, and it nearly came off.
João Cancelo. Chip through. And it's hoisted clear. Zinchenko. Zinchenko plays it in. And it's played forward. Now it's Grealish. He's away. Grealish!
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
Zinchenko drives it forward. And he's there to clear it. Out to the right. Well, they can break here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Grealish looks to thread it through. Forward it goes. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Trezeguet tries making a foray down the right. Trezeguet goes looking, played out to the right. Can he deliver? Up to meet it! He can pounce on that! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
In comes the cross. Timely intervention. De Bruyne, dashing forward at pace. Nicely measured pass. Defenders on the back foot. And it's Gundogan. De Bruyne. And Bernardo Silva! Tries to get it forward quickly. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the other team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So there was the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. Grealish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Bernardo Silva. Shapes to shoot! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Zinchenko battles to win it back. De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. Going for goal! And he just whacks it away. And here's Aguero. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva has a goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just...
He's gone for it! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
He's had a shot! Just off target. And it's been taken short. And it's Stones. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Sterling gets it into the middle. Now a chance to break. Trezeguet. He's left his man. And the shot! It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now it's Aguero. Aguero gets it out to the wing. Going through. And Bernardo Silva! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gundogan. And it's Stones. Aguero. De Bruyne. Oh, that's neat. Bernardo Silva pumps it into the area. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Rodri. Gundogan. And here's Aguero. João Cancelo gets into the right position to intercept. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. Chance to shoot. Hits one! This could... Sterling has a go! Hoists it forward. He's got... Hits one! He scored! And late in the day, a telling moment. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attack. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
What a throw in. De Bruyne tries to get some whip on it. Caught offside that time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's found his man. Has a hit! And in it goes! And this is getting better and better. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Goes for goal! No, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
It's a good foot in there. Could move up a gear here. And he's going long. Ederson chooses to deal with it himself. There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off. And he's there to cut it out. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Bernardo Silva. And that's been levered clear. Plays it out to the wing. A real chance to break. Gets away from his opponents. Grealish. Musonda. João Cancelo tries to get it forward quickly. And time is up. It has ended in disappointment. Defeat and back to the drawing board. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started. Zavaleta. West Ham are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of risk has a goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. And here's Yarmolenko. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And it's Stones. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus with the cross. Diop gets good distance on it. Cresswell goes looking. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up the supply? It's simple and efficient because they all know what they're doing.
Zinchenko. Zinchenko drives it forward.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Real chance!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Gets the better of his man. And it's Stones. Has a pop! Mahrez finds himself offside. Finds himself eased off the ball. João Cancelo gets into the right position to intercept. Sané. Defenders on the back foot. And here's Mahrez. Mark Noble gets rid without sophistication. Too much on that, it's gone out. Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception. Foden finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Sané. That's gone a long way up and away. Plays it out to the flank. Yarmolenko is onto it and can take it up. Gets away from his opponents. Zinchenko tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Stones. Cresswell does well there, alert. And here's the chance to counter. Rice, forward it goes. Ah, he's given it away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's been won straight back. Rice. Yarmolenko. Yarmolenko goes up and over. Cresswell. Cresswell puts his foot on the gas. Cresswell crosses.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Wilshere heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Rodri. João Cancelo tried to play it through.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There's a long ball. Oh, what's he done? He gets past his man. And Sonny! He's delivered all right!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
And once more they can't get through. Adrian Benabe, he's in!
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
He's picked him out. And he's searching through. Big chance! He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
We hit half-time, so there you have it. A close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Stones battles to win it back. Adrian Benabe, and the counter is on. Yarmolenko, a real chance to break. Wilshere plays a clever pass. Going through. This could fall anywhere. Zinchenko. West Ham coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares win.
Header! He'll try from distance. And it's played forward. There's the through ball. Yarmolenko has a pop! Zinchenko goes upfield. Wilshere. Diop. Still just a single goal between the sides. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Chance to break. Could be a chance here. Goes for goal. It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Foden. And it's Otamendi. Sane! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Yarmolenko. Now it's Sané. Out to the right. Zinchenko concedes a free kick for that. Fernandinho gets it out to the wing. Chip through. Hoists it forward. Zinchenko. Gabriel Jesus. Zabaleta can hoist it clear. Zinchenko. Oh, good take and a good area. Big chance! Really well taken goal. Into the lead once more.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's got options out wide. Great leap! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Otamendi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And it's Sané.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. Yeah. It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Ball through needs to be good here. He's won up, he's gone for it! Should have equalised.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ederson catches it safely. Otamendi. And that is as far as they're going to go. Has a hit! He scores!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a decent ball. He's through now, is he? He's gone for it! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
West Ham complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Zinchenko. They are right into last chance territory. There's the cross. And the finish! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Gabriel Jesus cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Mahrez. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. It's got through. Plays it out to the wing. He's got away. Oh, the ball's come loose. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will. But the key truth is that they lost. Your final thoughts, Jim? Welcome everybody to our continued live coverage of these group stages. We have for you a game of great intrigue and indeed great consequence. The group's taking shape nicely. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Folland. Tries to get it forward quickly, plays it out to the flank, and help's available out wide. Goes for goal! Is there any support? He might not need it. Forward it goes. João Cancelo demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Bernardo Silva! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
There's a long ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. A chance to play it in. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Aguero! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Aguero certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately the loveliness ceased there.
And it's Laporte. He's gone for it! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's there to clear it. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best. Bayer Leverkusen have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's Volland!
Oh, that was close.
Sterling. And it's played forward. Breaks on here. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He's got options out wide. It's broken loose. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Gets it upfield. Foden.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Now it's Volland. That's a promising ball. Volland. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And the header!
He will be livid with himself.
Cuts it out. Just brushed off the ball there. Into the channel. Sterling. Sterling plays it in. Knocks it away. De Bruyne looking to run onto it. Tries his luck.
Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Aymeric Laporte really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's the chance to counter. Hoists it forward. Volland. Volland! De Bruyne. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And here's Aguero. Now a chance to break. And it's Volland. Now it's Volland. Volland!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Going through. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And Sterling! There it is!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal turn. Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Laporte. There is the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Sterling. He's Sterling! And that's been levered clear. And the counter is on. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. It's a fabulous big chance! He scored! And this is getting better and better.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's come loose. Now the counter. Laporte. Hoists it forward. Looks to clip it forward.
What a good way to assert your authority for this second period. They were prepared to commit numbers forward into attacking positions, and the risk has been deservedly rewarded.
Forward it goes. Sterling. And it's Laporte. Bernardo Silva decides to play it back. Knocks it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, it's fallen. João Cancelo plays a clever pass. Bayer Leverkusen keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's...
Big chance! Oh, shooting chance! He's going after it. De Bruyne, and it's played forward. Oh, they can break here. Hit long and direct. Has a pop! And more, and more! And they are cruising away. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Aranguiz. gone for a throw-in. Aranguiz. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, it's Folland. Plays it out to the wing. Diaby delivers the ball. Timely intervention. Folland, and the shot! Foden plays it forward. Laporte. Now it's Aguero. Sterling. And he's there to hoof it away. Referee's given a throw. A couple of changes then in quick succession. And it's De Bruyne. And he's there to cut it out. He's left his man. Going for goal! In he goes again! Tar. Aguero. There's the through ball. He's there to receive. Real chance! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Keeper sends it forward. And it's Gundogan. It's Gundogan!
Oh, denied at the last.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And help's available out wide. And it's Folland. Playing for the keeper.
Bayer Leverkusen are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
He's gone for it! They've scored!
Bayer Leverkusen are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
They're still trying to make a game of this. That's the throw. Gundogan. Sterling. Got a shot away. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. That is a class save. He had to be at his best. De Bruyne plays it short. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team...
Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
And that's been won straight back. And that's that. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team...